How does Pi Kappa Alpha break the stereotypical fraternity image? Why should you join Pi Kappa Alpha? There are many negative stereotypes of fraternity life. These are most commonly found in movies and TV shows. Some negative stereotypes include the hazing of pledges, excessive drinking, problems with the university administration, problems with the surrounding community, and poor grades. Movies such as Animal House and Old School and TV shows such as Greek show fraternities in a negative light. Hazing is defined as forcing a new or potential recruit to the military, a college fraternity, etc. to perform strenuous, humiliating, or dangerous tasks. This generally includes forced drinking, sleep deprivation, workouts, deprivation of personal hygiene, cleaning and other meaningless tasks, and physical and mental abuse, such as paddling and belittling, as well as humiliation, such as wearing costumes that are degrading.
Assume the position.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? Thank you, sir. May I have another? Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Oh, no.
Ask me about my wiener! Ask me about my wiener!
Excessive drinking is the most common negative stereotype about college fraternities. Movies portray fraternity members as alcoholics, being drunk constantly, and not being able to control themselves. Drinking in excess includes binge drinking, drinking games, drinking to the point of personal injury, and drinking often. Binge drinking is drinking large quantities of alcohol in a short amount of time to become intoxicated. Drinking games encourage binge drinking. Drinking to the point of intoxication, past a BAC of 0.10, severely impacts coordination, judgment, and reaction time. Past a BAC of 0.25 includes memory loss, vomiting, and the possibility of entering a coma and even death.
Grab a brew. Don't cost nothing. They took the bar! The whole bar! Thanks. I needed that.
Brotherhood. Patrick Byrne on Brotherhood in Pi Kappa Alpha.
When I first came to Miami, I wasn't sure about the whole Greek life, the whole fraternity experience. But when I joined Pike, there are a couple of reasons why. Brotherhood is a good one because you get to work with other people like you would like you were playing sports in high school. In high school, I played basketball and football, so you always had that team experience. Like, you were together, you had to work for a common goal. The same thing goes for Pike. We're always trying to be a true Pike, which you have to live by the 4 acronyms: scholar, leader, athlete, and gentleman. And through that, if everyone becomes a true Pike, you create this common brotherhood.
Leadership. Ross Simpkins thought about leadership in Pi Kappa Alpha.
Hi, my name is Ross Simpkins. I'm the president of Pi Kappa Alpha. Leadership is very important to a fraternity. It's very important to have a strong executive board that oversees everything the chapter does on a day-to-day basis. It's also very important for each leader to delegate their powers within chairs below them. This way, you don't have 20% of the chapter doing 80% of the work. Instead, you're able to spread the work out throughout the chapter, and things go a lot smoother that way. Another great way to get involved here at Pike in leadership is attending Pike University events, which are events put on by our national fraternity, which train our future leaders of Pike in specific leadership roles, whether it be rush, whether it be with financials and the treasurer position. Whatever that is, we highly encourage our men to go out and develop their leadership skills at these Pike University events. In the long run, we feel the leadership skills here at Pike that you can build will make us successful people, whether we're businessmen, engineers, veterinarians, whatever we do later on in life. We feel the leadership responsibilities and roles that we take on right now will help us develop our skill set to the best of our abilities and make us successful people.
Responsibility. Responsibility with Mike Palmisano.
From my head down to my boots.
Here at Pike, your responsibility. We like it when members pay their dues on time when the treasurer requests them, and we also require members to have above a 2.6. Currently, we're working to raise our GPA up above a 3.2, and that requires each member to be responsible for their academics. On top of that, we also hold a weekly chapter meeting that's required for every member to attend. And as of right now, we have about 80 to 90% chapter attendance every week, which means that everyone really cares and they come to it. We also value our philanthropy events and our service contributions for every member to attend those and participate. And last but not least, we hold each other responsible for our actions and what goes on within the fraternity.
I want to break free.
Pike is not your stereotypical fraternity. We are a non-hazing fraternity, and each member is held responsible for their brothers. If someone appears to be drinking too much, we simply intervene. Each year we have an international work day to improve the house, as well as daily chores to keep the house clean. The diversity of Pi Kappa Alpha is incredible. With 250,000 living members from 280 chapters, it is the largest fraternity. No two brothers are the same, creating a unique opportunity to learn from people with various views and backgrounds. A true Pike has SLAG. This stands for Scholar, Leader, Athlete, and Gentleman. Every member strives to live their life by these 4 ideals. Pike creates men out of boys. Throughout your college years as a Pike, you will learn from each other and become a man. The brotherhood formed in Pike lasts forever, and the men you meet in Pike will be your best friends for life. The leadership opportunities create a unique experience and allow for experience in leading a large group, much like a business. As a Pike, you are responsible for your brothers, and they hold you to high standards in every aspect of your life. The experiences you have as a Pike will never be forgotten. Final thoughts with Kevin Nitchie.
I can honestly say that one of my favorite parts about Pike is that when you come to Miami, you automatically notice that it's very homogeneous. It's very one type of student, one type of person that comes here, and you'll see a different part of that when you come to Pike. Yes, we're all kind of men of the same age, but we have so much diversity, so much talent that it's unbelievable. You know, my experience here has gotten me so much. It has gotten me to many leadership positions and developed many leadership qualities. I was kind of a quiet kid before I showed up here at Pike, and now, I mean, you can't shut me up. So I really like that, and probably one of the most promising things about Pike is that you're always a Pike. And you're always going to be helping out Pikes along. And I got a job right out of school because of a Pike contact. It wasn't because of my grades. It wasn't because of my major. It was because of someone who I knew through Pi Kappa Alpha. And I will always be in debt of this fraternity.
Once a Pike, always a Pike.
And he said, someday I hope